I don't know what we just got ourselves into. We have an item that we have to ship out today. I'm not looking forward to shipping this out. We've had this for about 6 months now. We actually got this thing for free on a Facebook Marketplace pickup. Even though it is a really good profit because it is a free item and it's a high price item, this thing is gonna be the worst thing that we've had to deal with when it comes to shipping. I knew the day we picked it up that when it came to this day of shipping it, I was gonna regret this purchase. And I kinda am now, but we have to get it over with. So today we're gonna take you inside. We're gonna ship this thing together. We have a couple big boxes that we have that we're thinking of putting together, kind of Frankensteining a box, because this thing, not only is it really heavy, but it's also a really big item as well. And I'm hoping that we did the shipping right because again, we got this thing about 6 months ago. We listed this thing about 1 month after starting our eBay business. So I don't even know if we did the shipping right. I kind of peeked in there after the item sold on eBay. And I think we had ground advantage on there, which I don't know what we were thinking listing this thing ground advantage because more than likely it's gonna have to go UPS ground or maybe even FedEx for how heavy and big this item is. So hopefully we're not losing too much money out on shipping. I think we have like $120 worth of shipping that we charge the buyer for. And again, I don't know how much we're gonna have to pay in shipping, but we're about to go inside, see if we can put this together and get this thing shipped out. The worst part is we had this thing listed on eBay and also I listed it locally on Facebook, hoping that someone would just pick it up. And not 5 hours after it sold on eBay, somebody messaged me on Facebook saying that they wanted to pick it up. Part of me kind of wants to sell it on there, even though it's $25 cheaper. We have it listed $25 cheaper on Facebook than we do on eBay. It's kind of worth doing a local pickup and saving that whole hassle of shipping for the extra $25 that we're gonna make on eBay. So I don't know, we're just gonna go ahead and try to do this. It's already sold on eBay, so I don't wanna cancel the order on there. So let's just go ahead and get this over with. We'll get inside, see if these boxes work and get this thing packed up. All right, before we get into shipping that, we do have one other thing that sold besides that one. If you remember my last video, we bought a couple items from sunny Las Vegas on Whatnot. It was 3 jerseys that we bought. We already sold that one soccer jersey. We have these 2 left, and this one right here sold over on Poshmark. This one sold for $16 plus shipping. We already made our profit back on the soccer jersey, so this one is strictly profit. It looks like after fees, we are making a total of $12.80 on this one. Luckily, this one's gonna be easy to ship. We're just gonna go ahead and throw this in a poly mailer. But the big one of the day is going to be right behind me here. So let's go ahead and get into shipping this thing and see how it goes. All right, here it is. This is the thing that we have to ship out. This is a NordicTrack ski machine. So it's this, let's see if I can move it out here. So it's this whole thing here. This alone weighs about 50 pounds. So it's this. It does come with a little reader that attaches to it. It has all the original instructions, a training program. Then it comes with these, which are the actual little ski things that you put on. They attach to there. This whole thing unfolds. So one thing I am worried about is when we enter the dimensions into eBay, we put 50 pounds in there, but I don't know if we added extra weight for the box, because again, this is when we were brand new. We were only like a month in. So I'm hoping that we added extra weight in there for the box. If not, we're gonna lose out pretty big on the shipping here because we only have 50 pounds. So let's see how this goes. Again, we do have 2 big boxes that we're gonna go ahead and try to tape together. So we're gonna start off by weighing this thing. The scale that we have does go up to 110 pounds. So I'm hoping this thing can fit on here. And then we're gonna go into eBay and see what we have as far as the weight goes. So this, let's see if this fits. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna fit. We might have to lay it down. I mean, just by holding it up, it says 29 pounds. I know you can't see that on there, but 29 pounds just for this. So let's just call it 30 pounds to be safe. And then these 2 don't weigh much at all. So this one is, so we have 4 pounds, 10 ounces. So let's just call it 5 pounds. So 35 pounds. Let's see, maybe if I just barely hold it up and we'll add some extra weight. So 9 pounds, 10 ounces. So let's just say 11 to be safe. So we have, what did I say, 30 and so 35 plus another 11, 45. Ooh, it's gonna be close, 46 pounds. So that means we have, let me double check on eBay, but I think we have like 5 pounds to work with. As far as the box goes, it's going to be cutting it really close, but it's not as bad as I thought. So it looks like we did add some weight for the box. So let me go into eBay real quick and see what we have in there as far as the exact weight. We're here in our eBay orders. Here is the item here. And I haven't even mentioned it yet. It's sold for $120. I think originally we had it listed a little over 200 because that's what everything was going for as far as other comps on these machines. But this one sold for $120. And then right here, you can see they paid $183.90 in shipping. We have 50 pounds in there, and then here are all the dimensions. So we have about 5 pounds to work with. Again, I don't know why we chose USPS Ground Advantage, because I'm pretty sure if we go to UPS Ground, that's only $50. So if we go to UPS Ground, that's only $50. December 14th to December 19th, and then Ground Advantage. So it's actually 1 day faster through UPS Ground. So we're actually looking pretty good here if we switch it over to UPS Ground. $50, and again, they paid $183. And even if we go over the 50 pounds, let's say worst case scenario, 60 pounds. With UPS Ground, that's still $56. So it looks like we're gonna make $120 just in the shipping, plus $120 for the actual item that we got for free. We're probably gonna use a whole roll of tape on this thing just so it doesn't come apart. So all the trouble of packing and shipping this thing might be worth it after all. So what I think I'm gonna do is take this thing apart, because this thing is kind of awkward. It's not sitting flat like the rest of it. So I think what we're gonna try to do is take this apart. Yeah, if we can get this thing off, the rest of it should be pretty flat. All right, that's out. What I want to do, even if it doesn't come all the way out, is just have it sit flat. Where's it stuck at? I think oh, there we go. That works, huh? Yeah, so that's nice and flat right there. And then these things, that goes kind of flat as well too. So that's looking good there. And we have these boxes down here that we found. I like these because they're the thicker ones are more heavy duty. So we have this one, and this one. I think with these three, we should be pretty good to put a box together. Because let's say we use this one here, like this, and then we'll put the other one, we'll cut this one up, put it something like that, and then just tape it all up. So right now we have it in the box here, but there's a lot of extra space on this side. I mean, it fits pretty nicely as far as the two boxes go, stacked up like this, but what she's gonna try to do is cut this more down to size, maybe to like right here. So we just have this to work with and not all this extra space here. So that's what we're gonna do now, is try to cut this and get it to fit a little better. I think I'm also gonna saran wrap these together too, that way they hold together a little better. I don't want to put tape on here because I don't want it to peel the wood off. But what I'm going to do is just get some of this stuff and just saran wrap it together the best I could. So we decided we're going to go with 3 boxes total, because with the 2 boxes, it was kind of too tall and there was like a weak point right in the middle where the 2 flaps overlap each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to use those 2 boxes, and then we're going to use this big box as well. So right now she's just cutting this down to try to make it fit a little tighter. So we're cutting this first box here, and then we're gonna fold the flaps in, and then we'll do the same to the other 2 boxes. All right, so after cutting that flap off, we cut some of the bottom off. This folds right up. These two are gonna fold just like this. And that's gonna save us a lot of space on the box, which is gonna cut the shipping price down. So right now we have it like this, which is perfect. And then all we have to do is the same thing to the other two boxes. Tape the heck out of this thing and we should be good. Again, we're probably gonna go through 1 or 2 rolls of tape. We're not gonna take this thing lightly because the last thing we want is this thing opening up during shipping. So this is where we're at so far. We had to use 2 different boxes. It's not the nicest looking thing, but we also ran out of tape already too. We had to cut up so much. This is all the boxes that we had to cut up. We stuffed this thing with packing paper. I'm not going to open it because we already taped up this top seam. What we're going to do is we're going to go to either Walmart or maybe the UPS store and get some of that thick tape. We don't want this thing coming apart. This tape that we had is a Walmart tape. This is not the best tape. It's not sticking very good on the seams. Again, I know it's not the nicest looking box, but I think it's going to work. We're just going to tape every single seam with that tape, even if we have to spend $10, $15 on some tape. I think what we're going to do is after we get all the seams taped up, we're going to use this paper here, and we're just going to end up wrapping this whole box to make it look a little nicer. But that's as best as we can get it for now. After weighing it with all the packing paper in there, it's right about 56 pounds. So I don't know if you can see here. We're at 60 pounds. Those are the dimensions there. And then using UPS ground, it's going to run us $78.17. And again, the buyer's paying $183. So we're making a little over $100 in shipping, but we do have to buy some more packing supplies and then our time, obviously. So I would say we're pretty much breaking even with shipping after all the work that we have to do. But we're about to head over to the store, buy a roll of tape, get this thing nice and tight so we can get it shipped out today. All right, we had to change our shirts into something red. We're making a quick pit stop to go take the kids to take pictures with Santa. After that, we'll stop at the store and get some tape to get this thing wrapped up. Excited to take pictures with Santa? Say hi to Santa. Oh, sorry. Say hi to Santa. Let's go. All right, we need the most heavy duty one. So reinforce. Which one?
There's this one, or there's this one.
So 497. That's easy tear. Is there like X? Oh, right here, look, max strength. This one's probably stronger. Guaranteed to stay sealed, sticks instantly to box. 782. So I think we're gonna go with this one. This one's 782 extreme grip. So this one should do the job. All right, I think we got this box. The best is we're gonna get it with this new tape. So the next challenge is gonna be trying to get this thing to fit in the car. So here is the final tape job. Again, this is a little under 60 pounds, but I do believe this tape made a huge difference. Let me show you here. So this is what it looks like. That tape was a lot thicker. We went through, I think it was like a 54-yard roll. We went through half of it, or almost all of it. We have a little bit left, but we got all the seams taped up. We decided not to go with the brown paper all the way around. I think this did a really good job just with this tape here. I mean, I was able to pick it up, move it around, throw it on the ground, and it's still holding up. The seams are still looking good. Again, the next challenge is gonna be to try to get it. I'm probably gonna put it on the kids' car seats and here, And if it doesn't fit, I'm gonna have to put it in the very back, but let's see if we can get this guy in here. Maybe if I put this side in first, or you know what? Maybe if I even put it over the top here. That might even work out. Let's see, almost. I'm gonna need a chiropractor after this one. Let me go around the other side maybe. Yeah, it was getting stuck on the seat. All I have to do is pull it this way. All right, we're gonna close this door and then we'll see if the other one has enough room to close. Yeah, we're looking good. That door closed. We are good, and that door closed. Whew. All right, hold on, I'm out of breath. Old age. My shoulder hurts, my back hurts. So we are good to go. I think that tape job is good to go. It's going all the way to Vegas from Texas. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to UPS. It's 5:15, they close at 6:30. I wanna get this thing on the road. I know we can probably do it tomorrow, but I wanna get this thing shipped out. In case it is someone's gift for Christmas or something, I wanna get this on its way. A couple torn ligaments later, we're good to go. Let's head over there and drop this thing off. All right, let's get this bad boy in here. Hopefully they don't look at us all crazy since I never dropped something off this big before. Hopefully they don't turn us away. Thank you. How's it going?
Oh.
Okay. Got a small box for you. Oh, what was that? Yeah, it's a drop off. I got the label on there.
Just a little package for
Yeah.
and just one, right?
Yeah, it's just that. Perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. So all we can do now is pray and hopefully that gets there on time. Was it worth it? I mean, we sold it for $120 and then another $100 in shipping. And then, like I said, we had someone reach out on Facebook. We had it listed for $105, and I'm pretty sure they would have offered like $100. So what would you have done here? Would you have sold it on Facebook for $100 and not have to worry about shipping, just do like a local drop off? Or would you have gone this route and sold it online for $240? I mean, it is $140 extra for the extra work to like pack it and drive down to the UPS store and ship it. I think it was worth it. It wasn't too bad as long as you have like the right boxes and stuff. But I don't think we're gonna be doing anything like that anymore as far as like big heavy items. But let me know in the comments what route you would have gone. And if you want to know how we pick up items like this for free on Facebook and Craigslist to sell online for a profit, make sure you check this video out right up here. I break down the exact process on how we find these things.